Hi, it's Andy here at Photech Video. Well, today I had planned a photo shoot for this Saturday morning at the end of September, but unfortunately, as you can probably see, the day is not the best in the world. The weather is playing against me, and it looks like it's going to be raining most of the day. So I've changed my plan, and I decided that I'm going to do a short video. I'm here today with just my Osmo Action 4, a small portable handheld tripod, and a set of ND filters. I'm using the external mics in the Osmo Action 4, and later I will try to recover the sound as best as possible in Davinci Resolve using the voice isolation tool. And if you want to know more about the Davinci Resolve voice isolation tool, check out my video, which is linked in up here. So you may ask, why am I out here in a rainy situation with the Osmo Action 4? What is it I'm planning to do in today's video? Well, basically, I wanted to try out my neutral density filters. I bought two sets of neutral density filters to be used on my two Osmo Action 4s or my Osmo Action 3. I'm not sure whether you can also use them on the Osmo Action 5 Pro, which is about to be released, but they definitely fit on the Osmo Action 3 and the Osmo Action 4. Now, you can probably see that the background is well exposed, and hopefully I'm pretty well exposed as well. But if I didn't have this ND filter on, then we would be blown out. And I'm going to take it off now, and hopefully you can see the difference. This ND filter is a 5-stop ND filter. Telesin, the company which makes them, calls it an ND32. It's a 5-stop filter. It means it cuts out 5 stops of light. Why do I want to cut out stops of light? Because if not, I may be well exposed, but my background is certainly going to be blown out. So by using these ND filters, I can still choose my shutter speed, and I can still choose the range of ISOs. Obviously, being an action cam, the Osmo Action 4 has an f2.8 fixed lens on it. So what we can change is the shutter speed, the ISO, and the frame rate. For this video, I want to use a shutter speed of 1/50th of a second, and I have my ISO set to an automatic range, which is between 100 and 1600 ISO. The reason for that is that as I move around, it should compensate the ISO and not blow out. So how did I decide on a 5-stop ND filter and not the 4-stop or the 3-stop which comes in the same Telesin kit? Well, quite easily. I put on my 5-stop filter, and I could see that the automatic ISO was dancing between 160 and 290 ISO, depending on the cloud and depending on my movement with the camera. So as it was on 160, if I'd have gone down to a 4-stop filter, that would have meant that it would have been 80 ISO, and my camera doesn't offer 80 ISO, which means that difference between 20 and 100 would start to blow out the background as well. Now, I've seen many videos on ND filters, and I think in every single video I've heard exactly the same phrase. So I can't be any different. I have to repeat it. An ND filter is like sunglasses for your lens, or like sunglasses for your camera. And however much we don't like the sentence, it is absolutely true. So I'm going to keep this 5-stop ND filter on. I'm using the Cinelog M format, and also I'm recording at 50 frames per second because I may be slowing down some of this footage in post. And I will be color grading the video by using my Dehancer Pro Plugin, which is a film emulation program. If you're interested in knowing about the Dehancer Pro Plugin, you can link into this video up here. So another of the reasons that I'm making this video today is to see whether the Osmo Action 4 offers exactly what I want from my videos, or if I am interested in checking out the new DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro, which is just about to be released. So there you have it, a few sample clips of what the Osmo Action 4 can do in a cloudy or rainy situation using these Telesin ND filters. Remember that I'm using the 5-stop. It's the ND32. According to Telesin, this is their 5-stop ND filter to be able to keep my settings at the ones that I want. Remember, I'm shooting this at 1/50th of a second. The ISO is automatic between 100 and 1600, but it's dancing between about 160, 180 and 280, 290 ISO. The lens is fixed at 2.8 on the Action 4, and I'm shooting in 4K. Sorry, I forgot to mention before, I'm shooting in 4K at 50 frames per second, and I'm recording using the log M format. As always, you can find affiliate links to all the gear used in the making of this video in the description section down below. If you do purchase anything through one of my affiliate links, the price to you will be the same, and I will receive a small commission which will help me to continue creating content for you here on this channel. Please leave your comments in the comment section down below as well. I always answer comments, so please, any questions, any comments, just leave them there down below. So if you want to keep your shutter speed down to a minimum, a bright, or even on an overcast day like today, the only way to be able to get a perfectly exposed clip is to use a neutral density filter. If you don't use the neutral density filter, look what will happen. As you can see, the whole of the image has been blown out. I put that back on, and once again the clip is correctly exposed. So, several questions to ask myself. Number one, would I recommend neutral density filters for your action camera? And the answer is absolutely yes, if you want to control your shutter speed yourself. If you use your camera in automatic, the camera will compensate and give you a higher shutter speed. If you want to use it in manual, then you'll need to use a neutral density filter to be able to keep that exposure correct at the shutter speed which you have chosen. And the other question is, do my Osmo Action 4s and my Osmo Action 3 do enough, or do I need to upgrade right now to the Osmo Action 5 Pro? Well, to be honest, I'm really happy with my Osmo Action 4s and also my Osmo Action 3. Who knows, maybe like with the Osmo Action 3 and Osmo Action 4, initially I decide not to upgrade. If you're interested in knowing why I upgraded from the Osmo Action 3 to the Osmo Action 4, check out this video up here. As I say, only time will tell, and maybe in a few months I change my mind, but right at this very moment I'm sticking with my Osmo Action 3 and my Osmo Action 4. So this is the kit of Telesin action camera filters for the Osmo Action 4 and the Osmo Action 3. As I said at the beginning of this video, I'm not sure whether or not they will also fit on the Osmo Action 5, but they certainly fit perfectly on the Osmo Action 3 and the Osmo Action 4. So as you can see, we have 3 neutral density filters, an ND8, an ND16 and an ND32. The ND8 is a 3-stop neutral density filter, the ND16 is a 4-stop neutral density filter, and the ND32 is a 5-stop neutral density filter. So with this kit we can cut out up to 5 stops of light if necessary. Also included in this kit is a circular polarizing filter, which you can use to cut out reflections on glass and metal, and also to enhance the sky in your photos and videos taken on your action camera. I'll dedicate another video to a few short tests using the circular polarizing filter. Well, I hope you found this video interesting and useful. If you did, please click on the like button, subscribe to my channel, and ring on that notification bell to be notified every time a new video drops on my channel. Until the next time, this is Andy at Photech Video signing off. Take care and be safe.